Return once again to working on this truck. It's a continuing series from basically from start to finish. And after removing a few other parts, I realized although the AC condenser is bent, sometimes they still have not developed a leak, etc. But this one is cracked, so it's no good. So I'm going to remove that. And already unbolted this off camera. The headlight. I'll work on disconnecting. Disconnecting wiring. There we go. Hey, the bulb is still probably good, so you know, keep it as a spare, if nothing else. This side is a little less smashed up than that side. So I could tell by that flange right there on that side, that's really twisted up. It's all part of the same fender and all that, so unbolt them. And get the socket and let's disconnect that. I'll work on continuing to loosen up the fender at least. Always a good place to mount the camera. Nowhere, I guess. There's a lot of this video I can just flip through. Yeah, because I don't know if I should edit or not. Because if I edit the video with that VidLab app, then it's got that VidLab emblem on the video, and the recording isn't as clear. Well, you could hear it pop once I took some of the load off of it, which is a good thing actually, kind of. Won't you be excited to see it running? Well, actually it does run. It's just, it's kind of smashed up to drive around. And it doesn't have functioning lights in front, so that's a problem. One headlight works and one turn signal light works. And that's on the driver's side. King, you need power tools. Yeah, I got those, but why do people mention the town's name? They butcher it. It's Chicago, not Chicago. It's Chicago. That means we have a lot of people that aren't originally from this area trying to say the town's name. It's Chicago. There's no cog in it. Look at the word. Chicago. It's like, why do people mutilate vowels? Pajamas. What do you look in the mirror, like the way your mouth moves to say the word? I look weird saying pajamas. I'm going to say pajamas. What? What happened to the A? Why did they get muted? I don't know. Here's my a stick to keep the hood propped open. Actually, I should take the grill off because it's kind of in the way anyway. What do you kids think? Should I? Shouldn't I? That's a lot of work. What I want to do is take this thing off so I can get that screw off there so I can pull on the fender so I don't have a pinch point there. No, I don't want to take a screwdriver and pry on that because then you end up prying, no matter what you do, even if you put a piece of wood or duct tape, whatever, you're gonna put like a little divot in the door. Not if you have the right tool, King. There's a thing at the body shop you can buy there. Yeah, I don't have that tool though. Trying to do this job the hard way, right, King? The hard way. Yeah, the hard way. I'm being like my wife. You know, anybody that's married, you have your sentences filled in for you. Now here goes Bert again. That's why I'm not married. That's why I'm not married. I don't have to. Okay, dude. Get married and have kids. We'll see your attitude change quite a bit. I don't need the aggravation. Yeah. Look, you can get a smoking hottie, you know, like a Sammy, man. Damn. I'm not being funny. She's sure better than the last girlfriend that dude. Well, he's married to her now, but that girl took her up her head before Sammy. She was not. She was not into the. She wasn't into it. Like half-hearted. Definitely not into the dream, I would say. Come on, clip. I bet you they sell a tool just for this clip right here. Yes, King, they do. Ooh, I can feel it like popping out of place there. I never cared for these things. I always liked, you know, I'm old-fashioned. I always liked like the coil spring, you know, and the hinge and all that. You know, even though it made like a little sound, like, you know, like an old door opening, an old creaky door in a haunted house. Insert horse laughing picture. You know, if it was a Scotty Kilmer video. Did I butcher it? I hope not. You gotta be careful how you remove these things, because, you know, you could end up damaging that and then it'll pop out of joint. Don't worry about it, King. You'll find one at the scrapyard. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe one that doesn't work. Now that right there, is not an 8mm. See, this vehicle is built with mostly metric nuts and bolts, with the exception of a few things here and there, wherever. I'm not sure what size socket it is. It's probably a 13. That is probably a 13. It would have to be a deep well though, or I'll have to use a box wrench or something. There's a ball thingy, whatever you call it. What I want to do is loosen that so that the fender can pull out a little bit. That way I can access the driver's side without creating further damage, which would be unnecessary. I mean, if it was an insurance job, you know, I worked at a body shop before, and the manager, you know, he'd open the door just to deliberately create more damage. So when the insurance company would come, they could write ad orders. That's what it's known as. So, you know, when the adjuster comes and writes the original estimate, and then the body shop figures that they can make a few more bucks, they deliberately damage stuff on the vehicle to create ad orders. So I guess the insurance guy's got to come back out and make another adjustment. And but we're not doing that kind of thing here. We're working on our own vehicle, and we want to operate on it like a doctor. Do no harm. Hippocratic oath. There's a guy that comments on my videos sometimes, Kevin Moreau. You ever see him anywhere? I guess he must have got kind of snippety with Mr. Scrapperty. I don't know. I missed the comments. He must have said some smart ass stuff, because it takes quite a bit to set Mikey off. And I got that off. That's not damaged. I wonder what the guy must have said. Social media, it's just a bunch of gossiping. I don't know, there's nobody else here except for you guys on YouTube and that stupid talk radio to keep my mind you're crazy, King. Yeah, I know. I can only stand being alone. You know what I mean? Like, some people like being alone. But I can only stand being alone for a short period of time. Then I start to get anxiety. I don't know why, but I just, I never liked it, even since I was like a little kid. I need to be around people, and then I need my own time. And then I need to be around people, and then I need my own time. It's weird. You got that off there. Probably gonna have to do the same thing to here, but then the hood will come clopping down. I'll probably have to take the hood off, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't want to because, you know, I want to keep the engine covered. What do? say I'm stopping, I'm thinking. Did you hear that, like on the news and all that? Oh, I won't talk politics. Well, maybe I will. How Tony Blair, from the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, he's pissed off at the United States. It's not funny, you know what I mean? Not a good thing. This thing is smashed up pretty bad without being smashed up pretty bad. So as the kids on YouTube would put it, tell me you're not smashed up really bad with being smashed up really bad. Ha 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 ha. Right?
110,000 people, University of Michigan. Apparently it's a tradition there, just like jump around in Wisconsin and enter Sandman and Virginia Tech.
Maybe I'll take this thing off next.
A great song by the Killers.
The hood latch.
Here's 110,000 people singing Mr.
If anything, I'll watch my own videos to remember where I put everything and disconnect the stuff from. You know what? This is an ongoing series, and we will see you in the next video. This is a start to finish project, so my intent is to make 1 million videos of me working on this, and you could watch me struggle through this step by step.